Alright folks, let's dive into the world of flat earth theories and why they're utterly nonsensical. These theories have been around for centuries, but modern science has debunked them time and time again. Yet some people still cling to these outdated beliefs. Let's break down the most common arguments and see why they don't hold water. First off, let's talk about gravity. This fundamental force is often misunderstood by flat earthers. Flat earthers often argue that gravity doesn't exist and that things fall due to density and buoyancy. They claim that heavier objects fall faster because they are denser, but this is a gross oversimplification. But here's the thing. Gravity is what allows density to even work. Without gravity, there would be no force pulling objects down. Take a ball and a feather, drop them in a vacuum, and they'll fall at the same rate. This experiment clearly shows that gravity acts equally on all objects, regardless of their density. It's gravity that pulls them down equally, regardless of their density. This is a fundamental principle of physics that has been proven time and again. Now, let's address their next argument, the sun. Flat earthers have some wild ideas about our closest star. Flat earthers claim if the Earth were round, the sun's gravity would pull us into a fiery demise. They seem to forget about the balance of forces in our solar system. This is a big misunderstanding. The sun does pull us, but it's balanced by the Earth's velocity in orbit. This delicate balance keeps us in a stable orbit around the sun. The sun does pull us, but it's balanced by the Earth's velocity in orbit. This creates a stable orbit, not a death spiral into the sun. This balance is what allows life to thrive on our planet. This creates a stable orbit, not a death spiral into the sun. The laws of celestial mechanics are well understood and have been confirmed by countless observations. For a more visual proof, let's look at the horizon. The curvature of the Earth is something we can observe with our own eyes. On a flat Earth, you should be able to see everything in the distance as long as it's not obstructed. But that's not what we see in reality. But we see ships disappearing hull first over the horizon. This is a clear indication of the Earth's curvature. That's because the Earth is curved. The further away they go, the more of the ship gets hidden by the curve. This phenomenon has been observed for centuries and is a simple yet powerful proof of a round Earth. The further away they go, the more of the ship gets hidden by the curve. This is something that can be easily observed and verified by anyone. Also, think about time zones. The concept of time zones is another nail in the coffin for flat Earth theories. On a flat Earth, the sun would rise and set at the same time everywhere, but that's not what we experience. But we have different time zones because the Earth is a sphere rotating on its axis. This rotation is what gives us day and night. When it's daytime in New York, it's nighttime in Tokyo. This is only possible on a spherical Earth. Then there's the issue of photos from space. These images provide some of the most compelling evidence for a round Earth. Flat earthers claim they're all fake. They argue that these images are part of a massive conspiracy. But why would thousands of scientists, engineers, and astronauts lie? The logistics of such a conspiracy are mind-boggling. Space agencies from different countries have provided consistent images of our round Earth. These images are corroborated by independent sources and are impossible to fake on such a large scale. Finally, let's talk about airline flights. The routes taken by commercial airlines provide further evidence of a spherical Earth. If the Earth were flat, flight paths would be completely different. The distances and times would not match up with what we observe. But pilots and navigators use a spherical model of the Earth to plan routes efficiently. This model has been proven to be accurate and reliable. The distances and flight times only make sense on a globe. This is why flight planning software and navigation systems are based on a spherical Earth. So, next time someone tells you the Earth is flat, remember these points. Use science, observations, and common sense to counter their arguments. Science, observations, and common sense all point to a round Earth. The evidence is overwhelming and irrefutable. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep looking up. Thanks for watching. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is a never-ending journey.